All-new high-performance electric sedan. More powerful and luxurious than the standard e-tron GT. 285 miles of Edmunds tested range. Kicks off the first e-tron GT generation. Audi was one of the first luxury automakers to offer an electric vehicle with its e-tron SUV that debuted for the 2019 model year. Now for 2022 it's expanding its EV lineup with two high-performance sedans, the e-tron GT and the RS e-tron GT. Both share many similarities with corporate sibling Porsche Taycan. It's a great place to start, as the Taycan has been among our favorite performance luxury vehicles since it came out for the 2019 model year. The e-tron GT differs mainly in its styling, cabin design and feature availability. As you'd expect from Audi's RS badge, the RS e-tron GT is simply the high-performance version of the e-tron GT. Not that the regular GT is particularly lacking in performance. Mind you, it produces about 100 horsepower more than the e-tron GT, quickening acceleration from 3.8 seconds in the standard model to just 3.0 seconds in the RS. The RS also adds standard performance features that are optional on the e-tron GT, such as an enhanced torque vectoring system and a sport steering system, plus a handful of extra luxury items. Uniquely available for the RS is the Year 1 package, which adds, among other things, carbon ceramic brakes that resist fade during hard braking. It certainly sounds enticing, but our test team found the end results to be a little disappointing. Check out our expert rating for all the details. How does the RS e-tron GT drive? If the regular e-tron GT's 3.8 second sprint from 0 to 60 mph just isn't cutting it for you, the RS will spice things up a bit. How does 3.0 seconds to 60 mph sound? This puts it among the quickest cars you can buy, on par with the Porsche Taycan Turbo, but behind the class-leading Tesla Model S Plaid. 2.3 seconds in our testing. Unfortunately, the RS e-tron GT is missing everything else that usually goes into an Audi RS model. While we were willing to overlook the relatively regular handling performance of the non-RS e-tron, the RS barely improves on the experience. It still has precise steering and confident handling, but nothing about this experience convinces us it's worthy of an RS badge. Braking from 60 mph improves by 2 feet, stopping in 104 feet in our testing, but the handoff from regenerative braking to the carbon ceramic rotors is utterly crude. High-performance driving aside, the RS GT remains as easy a commuter as the non-RS. Unfortunately, just like the e-tron GT, the RS doesn't provide enough passive regenerative braking to solely drive using the accelerator pedal. Where some cars like Tesla allow you to slow to a stop by just lifting off the accelerator, the RS e-tron GT will almost always require you to press the brakes at some point. We're hoping this changes down the road. How's the interior? Audi's interiors are typically stylish, thoughtful and highly functional. The RS e-tron GT is no exception, and its touchscreen infotainment and physical buttons are all intuitive to use. The RS e-tron GT does have some downsides in this area, and they include a cabin that's not the easiest to climb in and out of, considering this is a relatively sizable luxury sedan. Rear seat space is a bit too cozy even for the average size passenger. And though the driving position is excellent, visibility out of the rear window is almost laughably bad. It's a good thing the optional surround view cameras have excellent picture quality. How's the tech? The RS e-tron GT delivers most of the modern tech you'd want in a luxury EV. There's wireless connectivity for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless phone charging, natural voice recognition, and a full complement of advanced driver aids. But we found the operation of some of those driver aids to be underwhelming in our testing. At times, the blind spot warning system alerted us about things that didn't seem concerning, and the lane departure system provided weak guidance when we purposely let the car drift to the sides of the lane. Those small issues aside, we think Audi's fully digital virtual cockpit gauge cluster is one of the better displays out there, as it allows you to put a map directly in your line of sight while running your smartphone directions off the main screen. Warranty coverage and roadside assistance for e-tron GT are pretty standard for the luxury class. New buyers also benefit from 3 years of free charging at Electrify America stations. Audi RS e-tron GT models. The 2022 Audi RS e-tron GT is a high-performance variant of the standard e-tron GT electric sedan, which is reviewed separately. 2 electric motors, one forefront and one for the rear, produce a total output of 590 horsepower and 612 lb-ft of torque in normal mode, while a boost mode temporarily increases power to 637 HP. A 93.4 kWh battery pack feeds the motors, and an 800-volt electrical system allows for rapid recharging. Audi says a 9.2 kW Level 2 charging station can fully charge the vehicle from empty in 10 hours and 30 minutes. A top-of-the-line 350 kW DC fast charging system can charge the battery from 5% to 80% in around 23 minutes. Audi further says,